Welcome back
to the fucking podcast.
Okay.
Finally.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Finally got that one on time. Okay. So I think naturally I think a lot of people are asking as well is maybe more of your beliefs of things. And before going into Seb, actually I want to ask Ariel, would you say like you kind of have faith and such?
Yeah. But not like the full-fledged, like I'm fully committed like some people were like Christians where they would go to church every Sundays. Okay. I haven't been to church for almost 7-8 years.
So like since you're a teen then.
Yeah. So
because you have a cross on your chest. So are you a Catholic? Or
no, I'm a Catholic.
You're a Catholic. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And I guess you wouldn't say your faith is very strong, would you?
I'd say maybe just a bit. Oh. Like it's not. I tried to, and I didn't really feel much.
Is your faith like stronger at certain times?
Certain times, yes. Like especially when it comes to pretty serious scenarios, and I was like, oh please help me, yeah, and it actually did.
How about you, Nickson?
Yeah.
That's one because I know you're Christian.
No, he's Catholic. You're not listening.
No, I wasn't.
This guy said just because
he's falling asleep.
What
the fuck?
Bro, it's Nickson's voice.
Okay.
I would say I have a smooth voice. It just works.
No, I'm kidding. Okay.
So in a sense, I guess you are aware of it, but I guess you don't really you're not very committed to your religion or your faith.
I wouldn't say I'm not fully committed. It's more like, fuck, it's gonna sound so bad, but I don't feel it as like my priority for now. Like it's not really that important in my aspect in life now.
Then would you say the cross you have on your chest, is that more like because someone gave it to you so you wear it?
Yeah.
Okay,
it was a special someone.
I respect it as well. I feel like some people might look at that and question it, then how could you say that you have a cross? But I think it makes sense. If someone gave it to you, you wear it out of love and respect. Yeah. That's cool. The reason why I bring this up is because I think the reason why I question you about how strong your faith is because there's someone in this room actually who's gone through their own spiritual awakening where they pivot not 180 degrees away, but I say a 90-degree switch. So it's, I guess, obviously, I'm referring to Seb. Seb obviously converted.
To? Oh wait, that's not
yeah, I know. Right? Explain what you were first initially following and the switch and why the switch.
Salam alaikum.
Malaikum salam. Brother.
Did you not know?
Yeah, he's converted to Islam.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I thought it was just like
a joke.
Fuck. Yeah. I apologize sincerely.
For what?
No, I mean I really don't know. No. I didn't know.
Actually, my story is pretty funny. It was in Melbourne as well, and then this was in June.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, okay, maybe explain to everyone. What were you initially like?
Oh,
what was your faith?
Both my parents are Christian, and they were Christian. They raised me Christian. I went to church on a weekly basis, but then once I hit 13, that's when I slowly, diverted away from the religion because my parents didn't go to the church either. They stopped going to the church when I was about 13, so naturally I followed. In Singapore. Actually, when I moved to Singapore when I was 13 is when we stopped practicing Christianity. And then, I never thought about religion. I was an atheist for a while. And I always thought, the stars are aligning with the moon and I gotta manifest and then focus on my third eye so that I can lead my world in my direction, that type of shit. Some real atheist hippie type stuff. And then
do you have 2 eyes?
That's your third eye, right?
What if you have 4?
I don't get it. What is is there actual context to what that means? Like the third eye, like you can see ghosts?
No, I mean the third eye is said to be like a different perspective. You can see through a different perspective.
It's the eye of your brain.
Yeah, like you see things differently. Maybe your intuition is sharper. I don't know. I don't believe in it, but that's what I thought I believed in when I was.
Because when I was a kid, people told me the third eye meant you could see ghosts.
That could be a part of it, meaning that you can see
more
than other people.
Yeah.
Different dimensions and such.
Bro, we should talk about the spirit story, man. One day.
Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, actually Seb's got some creepy ass stories, but then next time if you guys want him on again, just comment section.
Okay, so I moved to Melbourne, and it started off with me meeting a girl.
Right.
Wait. She was Muslim.
Okay.
And when I found out, I actually didn't want. I was like, oh shit, I don't really want to be with her anymore because of course we can't get married and stuff.
Oh,
And I like pork and I like my dogs.
your dogs.
You can't have dogs?
No, you can't have dogs.
What you can?
You can have guard dogs, but you can't own dogs in your house. You can't have dogs in your house.
Really?
So like a pet dog.
What?
You
I thought
can't.
you can have a pet dog. I heard you can have rodents as pets.
The fuck
Why
is
would
a
you?
rodent?
Why would you want to have a rat as a pet?
A hamster's a rodent. So is it?
No, I think you can. I don't think you're not allowed to.
But that makes more sense that you can have. No, I spoke to a friend of mine as well. He told me that you can't have a rodent as a pet.
The fuck is a rodent?
Rodent is rats, mouse, hamsters, guinea pigs,
those species.
squirrels.
But they're not good pets anyways. They only last 2 years. So
Hamsters can last you a while. Guinea pigs can last. you a
no,
while.
hamsters only last for 2 years.
But anyway, get to the fucking point.
Yeah, what were we talking about?
Rodent.
Nickson.
Your
Wow.
girlfriend.
Oh yeah, so
Yeah.
my girlfriend. And then we ended up continuing to talk for a little while, completely forgetting that she's Muslim. And we never talked about the religion. But then I came into a cab. And then my cab rider was a Muslim. This was like 7 months later. This was...
Your cab driver.
Yeah, so months after I was dating her, I got into a cab after a skateboarding session. And I saw this dude, and the dude had a giant beard, right? And then he had on that hat. And I was like, what the hell? Who's in my car? Who's driving me? So I asked the guy out of curiosity, I was like, are you Muslim? And then he was like, yes I am. And then we ended up talking about Islam, and he was talking to me about the religion as a whole, talking about what he does, what he practices, and I was asking him questions about his religion, honestly questioning and interrogating him. And then...
Is it because you felt like he was unfit to be a cab driver?
Why? Why Nickson?
Why?
No, I'm asking because I feel you're interrogating him. He's a cab driver.
Yeah, but what are you trying to say?
I don't know because you seem to be interrogating this man
That's it.
because of his
Nickson,
characteristics.
see, the thing about Nickson is that people like Nickson think that all Muslims are terrorists, bro.
See, I didn't say that.
very
I
good.
didn't say that. He did. And that's his first instinct to assume that. See, if I saw a man with a big beard, I wouldn't think that he's a terrorist. I think he is
Oh, I would.
a man with high testosterone. or he works for Santa.
Anyway, switching
Yes.
back to the cab. switching back to the cab. He ended up talking to me about his religion for about 45 minutes after the ride.
Okay.
And then he was like, Sebastian, actually, you should save my number. And if you ever want to take your Shahada, which is a conversion process, just call me. And I was like, what the hell? I'm not going to convert after that conversation. So I was at home. I spent like an entire day just watching videos about Islam. And I was like, damn, you know, this shit's kind of crazy. It like a lot of my values aligned up with the religion. And at the time, I was looking for some sort of truth. And my religion at the time wasn't doing it for me, which was Christianity, and being an atheist didn't make sense. So I went through, called the guy, his name is Zishan, the cab driver. He came over to my house.
Shout out to Zishan.
Shout out to Zishan.
Thank you.
Drove me to the local mosque, and then I did my reversion on that day.
Thank you for the car ride.
Wait, sorry. From the day you met Zishan in the cab ride and the day you took your
That was
Shahada.
like a 2-day period.
Shahad.
It's called Shahada.
Shahada, yeah.
Shahada. So it took you 48 hours to decide that you wanted to convert.
Yeah, I mean, I was looking into it previously out of curiosity, but when he
Why are you laughing?
when he told me about it, when he was the way he was talking to me, I just spent the next 2 days searching about the religion. And I was like, man, shit, I don't feel like I shouldn't bother waiting anymore. I'm just gonna go ahead and follow through with it.
Okay. I'm sorry for questioning the 48-hour thing. I think it's because we don't want to encourage our viewers to like convert in.
No, for sure. No, I look back at it and it was a stupid mistake because right after I converted, I like fell off.
How?
As in, it fell off. As in, I felt distance from it because I felt like it was too much.
Yeah.
So just a month into reverting, I felt like shit. You know, this religion is too much. I actually felt like just not quitting the religion, but
Going back
to being an atheist, having basically nothing to do with the religion. And then a month after that, I took it in baby steps, and eventually became better and better and better. And yeah, man, don't drink, don't do a lot of things which are haram. And overall, it's just better for my health as well and my mental state, because like, if I want to become a successful entrepreneur, I can't be wanking every day and I can't be watching porn and shit like that.
It's a good point, but I just want to clarify: there's no religion in the world that requires to wank every day. Either it's his own personal choice to wank.
Wait, what?
Like, there's no religion in the world that says you should wank every day.
No, that you should or shouldn't.
You should. There's no religion in the world that would want you to jerk off.
Oh, no, for sure.
I know because you're making it sound as if Islam is against and Christianity is. I know because I want to make sure that we have a neutral platform.
No, but both Christianity and Islam, they both say the same thing of not to
intercourse and anything.
The reason why I'm putting this disclaimer is because I want to clarify that we're not anti-Christian, anti-Muslim. We're just more like having a conversation. It's just because he has converted to Islam and his faith towards Christianity isn't that strong. So we have to find a balance. Remind everyone that we're peaceful.
Shut the fuck up.
So then, what do you think is the hardest thing about the conversion, like in terms of like lifestyle?
Parents, man.
Parents.
Bro,
you had to tell them.
Yeah, man, because I would have to tell them anyways. Can you imagine my parents find out that they already know I'm dating a Muslim, but they didn't think that I was going to follow through. So when I get married, my parents will know, did you revert just for her? Why are you reverting to this religion? They have their own opinions on the religion, and they think that's a bad idea, but that's the hardest part. It's just, I don't ever try to convince them that they're right. I just say why I do it without trying to go against them, because then that's not something that I'm supposed to do as a Muslim. I'm not supposed to ever argue with my parents. I'm not even allowed to raise my voice. But yeah, man, that's the hardest part, is just dealing with them constantly being aggressive towards me about my religion and not saying anything back. Yeah, that's probably the hardest part. Other than that, it's pretty easy.
To your parents, it's been like a tough thing.
I understand, bro. I understand from their perspective. Yeah.
I get you.
Well, my grandma's actually a hardcore racist.
Wait, what?
My grandma.
Yo, on some real shit, I gotta really say this. I've noticed this. White people's grandmothers are always so fucking racist.
That was crazy, bro. So there was we had a pack of hummus. You know how hummus is Middle Eastern thing, right? So we bought hummus, and she was like, "What is this terrorist shit that you brought into the house?"
Oh my fucking
Your grandma is Australian?
Yeah, she is.
Yes, man. I got a friend.
Yeah, bro.
I got a friend.
Shout out, grandma.
Lou, if you're watching this, I'm gonna talk about your grandma right now. Apparently, his grandma is French.
Yeah.
And she's a hardcore racist,
bro.
Like obviously, France is all immigrants and such, and apparently some of them are activists talking about how France treats them badly and it's unequal, and she just blatantly says, "Go back to your motherland, you fucking."
Holy shit, man.
But shout out to that. I don't know. Maybe it's because they're from the older world, because slavery was only three people before. Like in the timeline.
Three people before, was that?
Yeah, like 3 peoples ago. As in like your parents, your grandmother, and your great grandmother.
Okay.
So it makes sense that grandparents might be a bit more racist.
Yeah, bro. I remember there was one time I was like maybe 12, 13, and I was inside the house, and then my nana was like, "Oh, the bloody Cocoa Pops are outside."
The bloody Cocoa Pops.
Bro, was the Aborigines just out there? And she said,
she does know that she's the fucking like invaders, right?
Yeah, true.
Like, does she know that she's the one that is actually like the fucked up human, like human history?
Wait, what if someone finds my grandma just like bombs her house or something?
Nah,
she's in Australia.
Yeah, true.
Did that cause any issues between your father and mother? Because obviously race-wise, they're also different.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like, because since your grandma's a racist, did she have trouble accepting your mother?
From time to time, my nana has like schizophrenia as well.
Oh shit.
So she would send all sorts of nasty messages to my mom and my dad saying all sorts of
like
bad stuff.
It's a Monday morning saying that fucking.
So how do you feel right now? Now that you're like you've gone through the phase of, you had the phase of.
Sorry, I'm just using it as a mic stand.
So you had a phase where you felt overwhelmed with the religion. Right?
Yeah.
And then you reverted, and now you reverted and you are now at a point where you're a full-fledged Muslim. How does it feel?
Feels good, man.
Like everything going well so far?
Yeah. I thought not eating pork and not having dogs would be hard, but it's so easy. Once you actually understand the reason why things are prohibited and called haram, you begin to understand why those rules were put into place.
So why can't you have a dog?
So, I say what the Quran says that you can't have a dog because its saliva is
rabies. Makes sense.
Stuff like that, yeah. Which in a way it makes sense because dogs are not as tamed as cats, right?
Yeah.
So if a cat scratches you, you're not gonna die. But if a dog bites you, that's when you have a higher chance of getting infections and having problems compared to a cat. But then also, dogs are good pets. Like, I love dogs. And it's also sort of a test put onto you. So in Islam, we believe everything is a test, right? So let's say the situation where my card got stolen, it's a test for me.
See if you can run back home.
Why would I do that?
No, like, because your card got stolen, so it's like a test. Can you run back home?
But Nickson is so weird, bro.
Says the one that has a fucking slipper as a fucking
dude. You know
mic
what?
stand.
You're being a really
Jesus
rude
fuck,
guest,
dude.
bro. Like, this is the last time you're ever coming on the podcast. Dislike button right here. I mean, I remember you kind of wanted to convert to Islam for a bit.
It's not that I find it very interesting because it's a very interesting. No, I wouldn't say interesting because, you know, it's. I like how the religion is affecting the people, like in terms of mindset.
Right.
In a positive sense.
Yeah, in a very positive sense, because like, bro, in my religion, there's not much barriers, like compared to some religion where there's like there's some rules and stuff, right? Would you say rules or regulated?
But the thing about Christianity is that there are the rules imposed, but for some reason, I don't know why, people seem to not follow the rules as much as.
Yeah, exactly. It's so
even
slim.
though, but the rules are there.
It's not as
But-
strictly governed as Islam would.
Yeah, and in the Bible it says that you can't eat pork as well.
The Christians can't. Yeah, they're not supposed to eat pork.
Anything with hooves and hoofs you can't eat.
Also,
It says that
I'm sorry. I want to go back to one point as well. You said earlier. You said that like if a cat bites you, you won't die, right?
I don't think. Oh yeah. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, but actually, cats have rabies as well. I'm sorry.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, they do. Cats do have rabies. I remember hearing about that as well. Because I kind of agree to extent of why certain things are haram, right? Like for me, for example, I remember Chris Rock said it once, and I thought it made sense. Like a few thousand years ago, eating a pig could possibly kill people, right? Swine flu, it's a dirty animal, dirty situations. I get it. You could die from eating a pork chop. And that's why I think it's haram, right? They must have noticed people are dying when they eat this dirty animal, right? You tell me dogs could be haram to have as a pet because if they bite you, you have rabies. Because rabies is probably what's killing people. But cats have rabies too, right?
Yeah, right.
So I feel like there seems to be an iffy. And
So
I
you
guess
can own cats.
Can own cats, but I mean cats are generally cats make sense to have as a pet because you don't really wash them and clean them. They clean themselves, but dogs you gotta clean them every week. And also cats don't really bite; they always scratch.
No, but if they have rabies, they're more aggressive. They're diluted with rabies. That's the thing, though.
Yeah. But wouldn't that be considered as supposed to be a cat? But are those stray cats that you're talking about?
I think just cats in general.
Yeah, they have to get rabies shots as well.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Probably go.
Live and we learn.
Yeah, you should probably get that checked up.
There's a lot of things that I would need to check out.
Yeah.
I think every day, not just me, but every single Muslim, no matter how old they are or how long they've been in the religion for, has to search up about things constantly. No one knows everything.
But I think that's in general. I think for life, you should always be like learning, right? Just like because learning never ends, right? Things change every day.
I have a question. So I don't know if you know Chunks, right?
Yeah.
So
Not personally, but you know the guy Chunks.
Yeah, I know.
You clear, right? They might be like, oh, this guy knows Chunks.
no, the YouTuber. So he stopped music because of Islam.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is that like is that a thing for Islam? Like you can't make music.
There's extremists. There's different viewpoints on it, and there's no saying that you can't listen to music. But people, so you have the Quran, right? And you have people who take different interpretations of the book. And he just wants to be a better Muslim and cut music out of your life because music in a way does change how you think and feel. You're listening to it constantly; it subconsciously programs you. And if you're listening to music with a lot of murder talk and gangster talk, and
If it gives you the mindset of
it does, and you can see it in the young generation, right? The way people talk, like bro, if you go to a basketball court, you'll hear all of them talking like as if they're from the hood.
like Charles.
Which Charles?
Charles.
Oh, bro.
The OG Charles and Poyo.
Charles, if you ever
man.
watch our shit, thank you. And
Yeah.
Seb's waiting, man.
you're the goat.
Yeah, I'm meeting him this week.
For dinner?
Yeah, man. No, but with the music thing, for me personally, my barrier is just that I don't listen to music that has.
Violence or anything
Yeah.
bad.
I kind of cut that off.
Actually, you make a good point. I feel like music has a very big influence on you, and I think I listen to music all the fucking time. Like I have the same headphones as Ariel. It's got like a 30-hour battery. I finish that shit in 2 days. Like I have to charge myself in 2 days. So like you can imagine how much music I'm listening to.
Yeah.
And I know that's what you say. Like when I'm listening to a certain song, like say we listen to a lot of American rap. So sometimes our slang is that, especially for me. Sometimes when I catch myself, okay, I do seem to sound more African American to an extent, like the accent they have.
Yeah.
Or sometimes when it's a bit more grime. Sometimes you have a bit of their lingo as well. It's neither good or bad. I just feel like you're learning a piece of someone else's culture.
Right.
So I think it depends how you slice it, right?
Yeah.
It's like in a way you could be like, oh, I'm using music to learn about another culture or another way of life.
Yeah.
Or you could be like, oh, well, I'm using this music, or you're taking this information, this music, as a negative connotation. Oh yeah, like gang.
Yeah,
murder,
I have my
fuckers.
own opinion on rap music. I think rap music shouldn't be as popular as it is.
Oh.
So you think gospel rap should be like a thing?
Not gospel rap.
Yeah.
No, I think rap music, like Yeet and rappers that talk about murder and brag about it on camera. I don't know. I feel like there's no point of it. And a lot of people praise those kind of rappers. And when I mean praise, like they're on the stage, like, ah.
Can you give an example?
Yeet.
He doesn't talk about murdering people though.
Does he not?
You know, he's just like, you don't understand what he's saying though.
Okay, well, name me a rapper that does talk about. What's his name? Lil Durk.
Luther.
Yeah, Lil Durk.
Ali Chapa
And Elite Chopper.
Okay.
Like a lot of people respect that kind of
lifestyle.
lifestyle in rap when it shouldn't be something that's respected.
Although on their perspective, it's more like they somewhat want to show the people what they've gone through.
Yeah, I think that's where the line is.
It's more
right?
like the storytelling that they want to put out. But I
then-
mean, you did give a good point where it's like, you know, a lot of murder shit.
I would agree, but that's how it was at the start of rap,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But now it's becoming a bragging competition between rappers. And you can see it through the music visuals as well. They talk about killing people. There was this rapper that took a photo at a crime scene where there was blood everywhere, and then he took a photo next to it saying like, "Oh yeah, he's dead." You know.
Okay, I want to go back to that topic as well because I think when it comes to music, I think I also have like a polarizing opinion to this extent. I think Lil Durk is an example that it kind of worked out. I think there are rappers who glorify murder and gang violence when they're not really about that life. The story you said about that guy who took a photo of a murder scene, that's really fucked up. I don't really condone shit like that. But I don't know, for the case of Durk, I feel like it's a bit different. Durk is really from the south side of Chicago, right? Really from that place of gang members, right? He's not like 6ix9ine. Like I don't like 6ix9ine. I feel like he's a phony, right? And he's not about that gang life, but he represents it. I think that's what you're referring to. People who are just acting and trying to glorify it when they're not really from it.
That, but also the other way around where they are actually about it, because I mean it's the fault of the listeners, right? If you like to listen to that music, I guess it's your thing, but at the same time it affects so many people. Like a lot of young people, like me for example, white skinny kids listen to rap music and they're like, oh yeah, throwing up gang signs and shit, and it influences, bro. Like you go to Lang Kwai Fong, you'll see that everywhere, right?
Good point.
I mean, like there's nothing, because they see that as cool. They get adrenaline from listening to the music. They feel pumped up.
And they get attention from that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, blood.
So even if you're about that life
Yeah, cut.
and you make music about it, I don't know. It doesn't seem like something that should be glorified from other people.
I feel like it's also depending on what parts are you listening to the rap song, right? Because like, there might be a point where like, he murked someone or he killed someone. But then I think it's also depending, okay, why did he mention that song as well, right? He doesn't really say, hey, I just killed this guy for fun. Is it really about that? I think it does represent his own situation, which obviously isn't correct to an extent, but that's what music is about. It's about expressing yourself, right?
Yeah.
Because while we will now you might like shun people who talk about their life in the gang side. 'Cause, oh, you shouldn't be talking about your stuff on the streets because you're murdering people. But then when someone talks about their depression or their unhappiness, and then we're like, oh my God, they're so brave to talk about their unhappiness.
That's different though.
Why is that?
Because murder is something that is like an act that you commit and you're putting other people at harm. Sadness is something that people can relate to.
Thing is, just because you can relate to it doesn't justify anything else, right? Now you're saying that, oh, you think Lil Durk or those rappers from the outside of the world want to murk people? Or is it because like that's the conditions they were growing in, where people are actually dying every day?
True.
Think about this. Without rappers like that, we might not be aware how like fucked up America is, right? Like I think a lot of people in Hong Kong might be like, oh my God, America's so great. But I think sometimes in these rap songs you actually hear like, oh wow.
We don't listen to music to like rap music to be like, oh man, they're living such a tough life. We don't listen to that kind of rap music for that. We listen to it for hype. That's why all rap music is put under the hype category.
Also pop songs as well in the hype category. It's not just rap. It's also it's also pop songs, right? And it goes back to the interpretation, right? So like going back to it, okay. Now he might be rapping about his life, right? About how hard the streets is. Yes, he got murked. Okay. Now just because a white skinny guy gets lit off that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when Taylor Swift sings about her being cheated on, the white boy goes, "Oh my God, I got cheated on as well."
No, I think that kind of music is retarded as well.
But what I'm saying is like it's interpretation. That's why music is allowed to have freedom of speech. Now look, some people use this platform to make money off of, which is wrong, right? That's why for me, I like to gravitate to someone who speaks upon some more real topics, right?
Yeah.
Now, I do like some Dirk songs. You're right. Some of it glorifies a bit too much murder, right? But that's his truth. He likes to represent. Fine, it may be wrong, but that's his truth. That's his life, right? The same reason why if Taylor Swift comes out with another album, she's coming out with a new one. What is it called? The Cursed Poet Department, whatever. Not a big Taylor Swift fan, but I get it. She's done enough for society.
Okay, so can I make a rap song about me being a pedophile? I will bring it back to like the pedo part. Can I do that?
If it was you, yes. Go ahead.
You're entitled freedom of speech.
Yeah.
I feel like if you make one, then you can make one. But then my comments on it can also be freedom of speech. So I'm saying Dirk can come out with a song about murder and gang. You can be, oh my God, you shouldn't make those songs about murders. You have every right to say so. Right? Because at the end of the day, you have freedom of speech, right?
It's freedom of speech, but you also have so much responsibility. Like you know that people are listening to this and getting influenced by what you're saying, and they go through it because they know there's a lot of money behind it. If they weren't making money from this and they weren't getting any sort of respect and status, they wouldn't make this kind of music. 100% they wouldn't. If they weren't getting money and fame from it, they wouldn't be making. They wouldn't continue to make rap music.
You can't say that because rap is now the largest genre right now. In the 2000s, it was punk rock, but there was still rap and they were underground. So it starts with rock and roll, right? You have the Beatles, you have the Queens, and all of a sudden it comes death metal and all that stuff. It happens when you reach the peak, you get all this power, and you begin to abuse it. So yes, that's also why the quality also drops, right?
Yeah.
But that's also why there's always gonna be like peaks and valleys. Some of them will do very well, have an actual message. Like there's always gonna be Coles and Kendrick talking about real shit. At the same time, there's gonna be like what are those two guys, the Island Boys? Like there's gonna be stupid shit like that as well at the same time. We can't control it, but at the end of the day, you have freedom of speech.
But Island Boys is like a meme though.
But then they're making money off of it anyway, right? They make money.
They definitely make a lot of money out of it, but there's more so a meme. No one takes them seriously. And there's gonna be that small handful of people that try to imitate them.
I saw one video of one of the twin, like he had a dildo on his hand. Like he tried to suck it off and pull down his pants.
Did they make out as well?
Yeah, and he put a dildo up his ass.
That was crazy.
On video, and he posted it.
Let's see, there you go. Like people just trying to make money anyway.
Yeah.
I'll make money now. Oh, bro, that's silent, guys.
Oh man.
Dude, it's the fucking noodles, man. Dude, I'm so sorry. So about the rap industry, it's okay, sometimes. But if you listen to rap, you have to rap also.
Rapping to rappers, bro, boom, bang. Oh, by the way, it's a quick little word from our sponsor today. That Monster. Oh, shit!
That's so racist, dude.
So, I'm sure a lot of you are wondering, how did we get Monster to sponsor our show today?
Monster sponsor, ooh!
And to answer that question, we didn't. Monster has not sponsored us yet. Instead, Seb, being the graceful host he is, bought us all these Monster drinks. So thank you, Seb.
Woo! Thank you.
He even got Jen a drink. Jen's drinking the white Monster. Our next little segment we'll be playing right now is a game
Find
called
or fuck it.
No, we're doing Would You Rather, right?
Would You Rather questions, yeah. Would
So
you rather.
would.
So yeah, everyone knows how this is. I guess we answer it and then explain, right? That's probably the best way to go about it.
Yeah, basically.
How about we go around in a circle as to who reads out the question?
I can just read it, it's alright.
I want to read it.
I want to read it too, man.
Yeah, so we just share.
Okay, then we'll go clockwise. Some weirdos, man. Okay. Would you rather
No.
be forced to wear wet socks for the rest of your life,
Oh shit.
or only be allowed to wash your hair once a year? That's kind of easy for me.
Oh, once a year.
Yeah.
I'd go for The once a year no hair.
Yeah, once a year
Oh.
for hair.
What?
Forehead?
Yeah, you wearing wet socks?
Yeah, it's so much better than washing your hair once a year.
No, wet socks
Bro.
is disgusting.
I know, but think about what your hair will smell like if you use all your hair product and.
Yeah, but for the rest of your life.
Dude, wet socks, bro. Dude, you're gonna like grow like fungi on your fucking feet.
Actually,
bro.
yeah, true.
Jesus Christ, your feet is gonna look like wonton.
Yeah.
Unless you just don't wear socks.
You have to.
But
wear
you
wet
have to
socks.
wear wet socks for the rest of
Imagine in
your
your
life.
bed as well.
Oh, you mean everywhere?
Yeah.
Well, actually, what will happen to your feet? They'll just disintegrate, right?
Yeah. It's gonna be like a soggy.
Yeah. Soggy mess.
Yeah.
I don't think you'll be able to walk by then.
No,
Yeah, I'm
you
pretty
won't.
sure
Your
for-
feet will become so soft that your bone will just.
Yeah, it'll go through.
Okay, I don't know if that's biology. You fart again?
No. I want to read. Would you rather swallow your dad's cum or swallow your mom's period blood?
Oh, mom's period blood for sure. What? No, what do you mean what? Why are you saying what as if that's the crazy one?
It's fucking blood, dude.
Yeah, but blood's better than your dad having your mouth open and spunking in your mouth. That's crazy.
Nobody. No, okay,
Yeah,
that one.
no
That one
mentioned
was
that
not
you-
mentioned.
Yeah,
That
you
you
haven't
need-
mentioned that first of all. Okay, I would think I do dad's cum because that's your siblings anyway. You're swallowing your siblings.
Yeah, but and the thing is, they didn't mention how much.
Yeah.
So yeah, you could be a kid and you're like, oh, there's ice cream.
Yeah, it could be there's cranberry juice in it. Right? It's just a little bit. I don't know. I feel like it's something that comes from the penis is.
Your turn. Your turn.
Oh yeah, my turn, dude. Would you rather find out the universe was created a couple days ago, and all your memories and knowledge are fake, or would you rather find out you're in a coma right now, and this text, bro, I can't read, bro. I think.
Yeah, they wanted to read. They wanted to read.
I
swear.
still want to read. No,
created
change
a
it.
couple
He
days.
didn't like it. He didn't like it.
Yeah, that one's the Nickson
That one's
type.
kind of yeah.
Nickson
That's
type
your
of
type of shit. You're gonna be like, so basically, according to factual research, like he has it on his head already.
Which shirtless Disney hunk would you rather sleep with?
Hey yo.
Li Shang, the guy from Mulan, or Tarzan?
Okay. Wait, which one's Li Shang, right? Li Shang is.
I don't know.
Li
It's
Shang is the
Li
one from Mulan. Jay? Okay. Li Shang or
Jay.
Tarzan?
You just called him Jay. What's wrong with you?
Did I see that?
You said Jay.
I'm sorry, Jay.
See, first it was Genesis. Guess his name
Jen,
right.
I'm sorry, Jen.
What the
Oh, you're
Jesus
talking about
Christ,
Wait,
bro?
what's Gene, right?
Jen.
It's getting
I
worse.
called him Jen today. It's just one time I slipped up and you guys got my ass. Okay, Li Shang or Tarzan? Who'd you sleep with?
I want to see his face.
Who's Li Shang?
Li Shang is the guy
Oh,
from
okay.
Mulan.
Oh no, yours is Li Shang.
No, I'm just saying Li Shang or Tarzan.
Oh, okay, mine's Li Shang.
Who? You'd go for the Asian chunk?
I think I'd go for the Asian guy, because who knows what Tarzan has? I think it's AIDS. Probably fuck the monkey.
At least they both have long hair.
I go for a Chinese guy.
How'd you get the scar there?
This one?
Yeah.
Battle scars.
Actually, it's a very funny story. I'm gonna save it for another episode though.
Nah.
Oh.
I'm going for Li Shang.
Yes.
Yeah, same. There's more to grip.
Grip. Fucking weirdo. Would you rather have Dave Patel take you on a romantic date once a week for a year, or have someone bring you a free pizza once a week for a year? I just realized
What's the
all these
second
questions seem to be for females. I want to find another one.
Nickson.
Dude, you literally had one job, dude.
That's all Nickson's fault now.
Would you rather wake up naked in a forest 5 miles from home, or in your underwear at work?
Ooh.
Forest. There's nobody in the forest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
but-
5 miles away, so you have to like walk back.
Yeah, but no one's gonna be in the forest, so it's okay.
Well, you don't know who you bumped into walking back home.
Oh, are you fully naked?
Yeah, you forget.
Yeah, probably the office one then.
I'd probably be you going through that 5 mile like a champ.
Yeah, I think it's 5 miles.
Yeah,
Wow.
true.
Cause
You
bro,
gotta, you know what? Stick to your answer. You keep swinging.
I said true. I never went to the answer.
no, cause bro, you think about it, you get like lifetime shame if you walk out with your undies
But it's just underwear though.
in an office.
My mom was working in an office, right? And then when she opened the door, her boss was sleeping naked on the couch. It's just crazy.
So I don't want to ask.
I was just an obese Indian dude, bro.
What the fucking bloody?
What? Okay, would you rather anally give birth to a basketball or piss out golf balls?
What?
Okay, would you rather be pregnant and then your father... Hold it. Would you rather eat your own child after it comes out? Or would you rather kill your mother?
What the fuck are these questions?
Dude.
Wait, would you rather eat your newborn child
Yeah.
or kill your mother?
Yeah, I think that's a fair question.
That's not fair. You lose a child or a mother.
Okay.
Yeah. Ah, okay, I got it. So your wife... Oh my gosh, this one's good. So your wife is pregnant. If she gives birth, she'll pass away and you'll have a healthy child. However, if you want your wife to survive, you have to eat the baby.
Guys.
Cameraman smiling.
He made that shit on spot. That's fucking concerning.
That's good.
Why the fuck do you have these thoughts in your head?
Or okay, how about this one? Feed your baby to your brother or something. Either one's good.
How is that good, Seb? How?
This motherfucker came up with that
How
on
the
spot.
fuck is that good?
Okay, you feed it to your brother, but he won't know. He thinks it's meatballs.
Yeah,
Fine.
Nickson, just find another one, please. This guy's going insane. He's been making...
Well, y'all locked me in this room for how long? Of course I'm not thinking about this kind of shit.
Ooh.
Okay, would you rather give up your favorite food forever or give up sex?
I'd give him my favorite
Yeah,
food.
yeah.
I can't live without sex, mate.
Yeah. Okay, how about, would you rather live your life with no legs? Or would you rather take somebody else's legs? Bro, it's fine. No, how about, would you rather... Okay, would you rather... There's two scenarios here. You have one scenario where, you know, we're normal how we are now. We have all our body parts. However, we have to cut our legs off. And, you know, we have little stumpy legs and we have to be in a wheelchair wise.
Because I'm thinking about someone.
Or would you rather go to a third world country and then there's a school of kids and you just take their legs from them?
For what? For what?
So would you rather have your legs or take it from the people who really
So
need
you
it?
take...
Everyone needs their legs first and foremost.
Exactly. So would you rather take 10 poverty kids and cut the legs off, or would you rather just lose your own legs?
So it's like a trade-in.
Yeah, it's like a trade. It's not
I'm
funny,
taking them 10 kids' legs, but I need my legs.
I need my legs.
Well, that's crazy.
So you're gonna give you're gonna...
No, I'll take the kids' legs. But
Yeah,
that's
just stop fucking judging me, bro.
Okay.
Would you rather be racist or become a pedophile?
Ooh, actually, that one's a good one. I think a pedophile.
Hey, yo.
Would you rather erase your own memories or erase someone else's memories of you?
Remove. Is it everyone's memories of you, or is it just?
So it's like the
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yeah. Would you rather be like, no one remembers you or you remember no one, basically? Oh my god.
Everyone's memories of you.
Yeah.
But do you think with... If they were to know if they were to know something or two about you, they're able to tell you...
No, they completely back to zero. They have no way of
No, but
remembering.
what if they know and you don't know? Like they were here to remind you, like, oh,
That's
we
what I was
done
gonna
this.
say.
Yeah, but
Then
there's no way you remember your past self.
I think I'll choose wipe out my memories because then these people would come up to me. They'd appear as strangers, but they'd show me videos of us hanging out. I'd be hella confused, but then after a while, I'd just be like, you know what?
Yeah, little did we know it's like a video of him having sex. It's like, bro, we've done this before.
It's just a dog. in
It's
the middle.
David. I don't know. Maybe like everyone forget about me, and I'll just remember them.
Trash.
Decide it.
Nickson, that's a
That's
good
kind of
answer.
mid.
Thanks, bro.
Okay, next question.
That's why we need you here.
Okay.
Ariel here alone is just like, why are your hands so sweaty, bro?
Bro, he's getting into that
Yeah.
pedophilia phase already. Just
Okay, next question. Would you rather? Should we finish it off with a good question? Would you rather be Muslim or kill yourself?
holy fucking shit. That wraps up the end of our session.
By the way,
Sebastian, aka Goonzie.
I just want to
Thank
see.
you all for watching.
I just want to see what he says. What he was saying. I'm trying to see if he's an Islamophobe.
Give a round
Obviously,
of
I'd rather
applause
become
to
Muslim.
Seb.
Wait. What would your answer be? What would your answer be? Bro, you choose kill yourself. That's crazy.
I can't with this anymore. Boy, Ariel, this is Nikki,
What?
our amazing guest Seb. Thank you for watching again. See you next time.
What happened?
On the Life's Good podcast.